So I've been a family practice doctor in Cedar Park for 20 years, and I've been a political activist for about the past 10 years. I've worked with many campaigns over the last decade. I have done voter registration. I'm a voter registrar in all three counties, Bell, Williamson, and Travis. I've worked with campaigns to get Democrats elected, and I want to take the advocacy that I have done in my practice on behalf of my patients and combine it with my political activism to work for all of the constituents of Texas District 31. Well, the top issue that we hear about when we ask people in polling is health care. That's the number one thing on people's minds. It's the number one thing bringing people out to the polls to vote. So I think having a doctor on the top of the ticket makes a lot of sense. What I would like to accomplish is universal health care coverage, which a lot of people get confused and think that that means socialized medicine. What I'm talking about is not a socialized system. In a socialized system, the government would own all of the healthcare entities, and the doctors and other providers would be employees. What I'm talking about is a Medicare for all system. Just like I take Medicare now, I'm an independent doctor, I contract with Medicare, and Medicare pays my bills for those patients. We would apply that same system to everybody. So that way you would never have to worry about losing a job or trying to open a business and not have health care coverage for yourself. Women's rights are very important to me. Women comprise less than 20% of our elected offices throughout all levels of government, and I do think that we need to elect more women so that we can make sure that our rights are protected and advanced. And then I think in this district we really need to look at infrastructure, especially in the more rural parts of the district. These smaller areas don't have good access to health care. They don't have good access to water. They don't have internet access. And I actually live in a spot that does not have internet access. So these are things that are necessary for people to be able to have a job and get to school and to promote themselves and their families. And so I think that we really need to invest in infrastructure in the district. There's an approach that I take with my patients in my office. It doesn't matter if you are a Republican, an independent, or a Democrat. When you come to my office, I'm there to find solutions for you. And I would take that same approach when I am legislating and when I'm motivating voters. I want to hear from everybody. I want to take everyone's ideas into account. It doesn't matter what party you come from, what your background is, what your skin color is, what your origin is. My job has always been to find solutions, and that's what I'm going to use to help motivate voters, and that's what I'm going to use to legislate when I'm in office.